That's right, you read the title alright. I've been challenged twice now by one Skylar Kingery and one Danny, with 3 hybrids in total, and you might be asking yourself, you don't have an airborne hybrid. Oh, I do now, and he'll get his own video someday, but we're just going to talk about the battle themselves first. First, let's talk about Danny's challenge for me, the Indominus Raptor, which is what you're looking at right now. I did redo it in my style for a couple reasons. Go watch his video to see its original look if you wanted to. I did put it at the start of the video, so yeah. He wanted to challenge my Spinus Tyrannus Rex, both of them, well, more or less. So I slightly convinced him to go after something a little more this thing size. This guy only has 4 contributors to its genome, being Indominus Rex, Indoraptor, Spinosaurus, and Stegosaurus. Now, for some reason, it's only 9 feet tall. I'm not gonna challenge this or anything, I'm just saying it should be taller. Anyways, let's get into how this battle might go between my Scorpius Rex 2.0, Lapis Venator Rex, and this Indominus Raptor. As the Indominus Raptor stomps through the forest, it catches a scent on the wind. Something long dead with venom of some sort along with the smell. Now, usually in this setting, it might have blended in, but its bright colors make it very obvious for the foe waiting for it in the trees. Lapis Venatus Rex watches from overhead at its new foe. Now, as soon as Indominus Rex passes the tree it's currently hanging onto, it jumps down, biting the back of its head. Now, Indominus Raptor does have poison resistance, not anything near enough to deal with these quills, however. Anyways, as soon as this happens, Indominus Raptor, in shock, but quickly gains its composure back, tries to buck off the Lapis Venatus Rex. Unfortunately, that's not easy, but the good thing is it works. As soon as it's off, it tries to charge and swing its arms at Lapis Venatus Rex. But it just catches the arms, breaks them, and then quickly dispatches it by snapping its neck. Now, Danny, if you're watching this, I'm just gonna say, this guy was not very congruent. I do not know how his colors came into this, so I'm just gonna say those were his real colors and all of that. I'm just saying though. The only reason Lapis Venatus Rex would have won in this situation is or the only reason he did win is because he's not only bigger, but the venom is just too overpowering for the poison resistance. Not to mention that poison and venom are 2 different things. Now, this hybrid does have potential, it just needs a bit of working upping to get it to that full potential. Anyways, let's get into the next fight, which will be a duo fight. I've also been challenged by these 2, Summer and Victoria. Now, we're not going to get into Percy and all that, so Summer's going to be a problem for another day. But Victoria, do I have plans to take down Victoria. As Victoria swims peacefully through the coral reefs of Hawaii, she gets a glimpse of something. She doesn't know what it is, but all she could see was a flash of blue and orange. When she goes to check it out with her curiosity of the crow brain, she doesn't see anything. There's oddly shaped coral around, but that's about it. When she tries to turn to swim back, there's a sudden sharp pain in her fin. Turns to see what it is, and it's Discord, biting directly into her. Tries to pull away, assuming that her agile body can allow her to do so, but no. He just clamps down harder and harder and harder until her fin is severed off. Now, it hurt for a second, but that's not the problem right now. He tries to swim away, clearly outmatched, but he grabs her with his tentacles, pulls her back in, and snaps around her neck, easily cleaving off her head. Now, you might be wondering, can't Summer just regenerate? That's not how axolotls work. They can regenerate some parts of their body, even parts of their brain, but they need a certain part of their brain to tell their body to do that in order to do that. With her head completely severed off her body, she can't regenerate anything, and she'll die. So, yeah. Now, of course, like everything, this is my opinion, and of course I'm biased to my hybrids. So, yes, obviously, in your opinion, or whatever, the fight might have gone differently. But there's limited information on these two that I could gather, at least. Just like how I know the exact precise measurements of all my hybrids, they have the exact precise measurements for all their hybrids, but just maybe didn't have posted them or whatever. So, yeah, I'm just going off of what I know and what I'm trying to, I don't know, I'm underprepared for this. Anyways, as I did see for the poll, you did vote for OG Spinosaurus Rex as the whole thing. I will be working on those. And also, if you're just here to watch me goof off and talk about stuff that I enjoy doing, I'm planning on doing many more things. Maybe even revisiting a few horror games that have been long forgotten by YouTube. And, yeah. So, I don't really ever do this, but like, subscribe, comment, whatever. You do you, boo. And if Danny or Skylar are watching this, I would like to propose, if you have a different idea of how the battles go, of course, based on bias, you can make a video about that or talk to me about it in the comments or on other platforms where we are connected. And yeah. Anyways, bye-bye!